everyone, it's Amanda here with your December 2017 RuneScopes. Just a quick reminder, your 2018 Career and Finance RuneScopes are now available for purchase over on my Vimeo On Demand channel. The link is below for those of you that are interested in getting a preview of 2018 regarding, work, career, finance, studies, money, all of that good stuff. The link's below, just click or tap show more, or the little arrow beneath the video to open the details section. You'll find that link and everything else I talk about, all the other details regarding my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do encourage you to click the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, because that will ensure that you are notified whenever I upload new content. And you don't want to miss the end of the month, because I will be posting the yearly overview readings here on YouTube for 2018. So for every sign, you definitely don't want to miss that. So click subscribe if you haven't already done so. This month, in conjunction with the runes, I will be using the Medieval Scapini Tarot by Luigi Scapini. And then for your spiritual guidance reading for December, the link also below. It is different from the Career and Finance. Those are going into the 2018 channel, and these are finishing out the 2017 channel, but this is part 2 of your reading. I'll be pulling one card from Madame Endora's Fortune Cards, and this features artwork by Filipak. So that link again is below for those of you that want to check that out and get some additional wisdom and spiritual guidance about how to handle the energies of December. All that being said, let's jump in and see what the last month of the year holds for you. Hey there, Taurus. Let's dig into the runes and see which ones want to come out and chat with you about December 2017. What's going to be going on with my bulls? Taurus. December, what are you going to be doing? What you going to be doing, Taurus? Almost. They're being super picky with you. There it is. As always, Taurus, keep in mind that these are general readings, so not all of these messages will apply to your specific situation. Some are going to be directed at the other Tauruses that are watching. That's why I always encourage you to check out the video for your rising sign as well. That can give you additional messages or information. I may be connecting with you more in that reading some months. If you would like a reading that's all about you, the only way I can connect with just your energy is through a private session. I do those on Skype, and they are $70. If you would like to set that up, go ahead and drop me a line at my email address. It's here in the video and below the video as well. I usually book up really quickly in January and February with everybody wanting New Year's readings. So if you want to beat the rush, I do encourage you to set that up with me in December if you can, because there probably is going to be a wait time after the first of the year if you wait until then. So just wanted to throw that out there for those of you that are so inclined. But let's see what's going on for Taurus. Actually, forgot a card, and that actually goes right along with the runes here. All right, what is going on with my Tauruses? Challenge your focus, that's where we always start. We've got the 7 of coins. So, this is routine work. Kind of going through the motions a little bit. I mean, you may be making good money. You may have been somewhere for a long time. But 2017, you may be thinking, this maybe will be my last year. I don't know. I'm just kind of over it. Or, I mean, it doesn't have to be work, but that's the, when the coins come up, then it is normally like tangible things we can feel, we can see, feel, touch, taste. So it could just be a dynamic, like within your family or in a relationship, like you're just going through the motions. And you're just going through it because that's the routine. And your challenge is to kind of stick to the routine here, Taurus. So at work, maybe you've got like the holiday blues or you just can't wait to get it out. of work for the year and get everything done so that you may be spending the whole month just bored out of your gorg, or yeah, just really unable to focus. Maybe some of you have just got so much going on and you're making plans for the holidays, or making plans for your time off. Maybe some of you are taking a vacation and you're just like, man, I wish I could get out of here because I have to get this done and get this done to get prepared for, you know, my vacation or the holidays. So yeah, some of you sticking to the status quo, sticking to the routine, may be difficult. Now, for some of you, this could be a change in your routine or some sort of delay that comes up because maybe you're waiting on something from somebody. And with a lot of people out more in December for the holidays, maybe you're having trouble like getting your work completed because somebody is taking a long time. They were supposed to get something to you so that you could finish your piece, but now they're not. Somebody else had kind of a similar message. I can't remember which sign it was. But for some of you, it may be your rising sign, just kind of compounding that. But yeah, this seems to be like, you know, yeah, a delay, and you're gonna get it done, but it seems like you have to like really kind of prod somebody. Mercury's retrograde in December, so it may be difficult to reach people. There may be miscommunications. People may forget to attach documents to emails if there's, if you're waiting on, you may have to ping them back. I mean, you just got to do what you got to do. In the present energy, you've got the Five of Swords here. So, this is the card of, an all-out kind of war here, and you will win, but the essence of the Five of Swords is, yes, you can win a battle. Yes, you can win a war, but at the end, you may have to ask yourself, was it worth it? Was it worth all that arguing back and forth? Was it worth what I lost? Was it worth even confronting? And for some of you, it may be. Again, it's going to depend. For some Tauruses, you may say, yes, it was worth it. For others, you may say, no, I should have just let it go. And that's the word I'm getting. Should I confront this or let it go? And it may have something to do with a manipulative individual in your sphere, anywhere. Because work was coming up as your challenge, I'm getting this sense that maybe it's this person who, is supposed to be sending you stuff so you can get it done. And maybe she hems and haws around, because I say she, because this is normally a feminine rune, does not have to be a female. But yeah, maybe this person, you're waiting on stuff from them and she's like, oh yeah, I'll get right on that. And then you keep seeing her in the break room or, taking 2-hour lunches, and then she's out and you still don't have what you need. And, so Taurus, you may be dealing with someone who is inefficient, not doing their job, and it's affecting your ability to do yours. And you may be reporting them or trying to decide, should I tell the boss about this person? Should I confront this? Should I confront this person about it? Or should I just report them? I mean, I'm seeing you kind of thinking, weighing your options and trying to figure out what you should do about this. Now, Taurus, this could also be somebody that has told a lie about you or some kind of misinformation that, and again, doesn't have to be in the work sphere. This could be online, a family member, a friend, somebody saying something about you and you confronting this person saying, hey, don't be lying about me or spreading misinformation, or I feel like you'll be correcting someone, and not in a very nice way, because you're not going to feel very nice about it with the Five of Swords. You're going to be, somebody's going to tee you off a little bit here, Taurus, and this is in the present energy. So for some of you, this may have already happened in November. It may happen at the end of November into early December, or in the present when you're watching this video. This energy could be going on. And, this is somebody, and this could be somebody that you thought was your friend or that you were on okay terms with. Like, you may not have been the best of friends, but they they present what they present is not what they deliver. What they say they're going to do, they don't do, or what they tell you is not reflected in their actions. So it's not a what you see is what you get kind of energy with that rune. And I feel like you're going to call this person on some sort of subterfuge. I think that's how you pronounce that word. Something they've done that they thought was hidden that you're finding out about, and it involves you or maybe about you. Now the help that's going to be available, we've got the Page of Coins in reverse. Gosh, Taurus, with these runes, I feel like you're getting someone fired. Like you're getting rid of somebody. And this is coming up as a help to you. So, Page of Coins is here in reverse, but I mean, this doesn't have to be a person. It could be someone younger, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It could be you. I hate throwing that out there, Taurus, but if it is you, I feel like with these cards and runes, it's like you're going to be like, good, I hated that job anyway. Or, you know, you may confront it and be like, you know, that's discrimination. Like, you can't just fire me for, you know. Because again, for those of you that it's you, I feel like many of you are being accused of something you didn't do, or this is somebody who just wants to get rid of you. Maybe your competition, maybe you do better work than they do. So they're saying that you're lazy, or when really, in fact, they are the lazy one. But I feel like for many of you, this is like you reporting someone who's not doing their job. And, you know, it may be just like, God, can't I just get through the year? Can't you just give me the stuff I need, do your job so that I can do mine and I can just get out of here without having to deal with some big issue? But, you know, that person, you know, if it is somebody that you're getting kind of kicked out or fired or laid off, I mean, it's been a long time coming. I don't feel like you're the only one that's had problems with this person. I feel like you're going to have a lot of support for this. And this is just kind of the next thing that's happened in a long list of infractions, or this person may have been written up before for these same things. I'm feeling like this is somebody who, like, you know, they miss a lot of work. When they're there, they show up late, they leave early, which wouldn't be a huge deal as long as they were getting their work done, but they're not doing that either. This is a lazy person. Maybe for some of you, an uneducated or undereducated person. And they just really don't know what they're doing. So your help is to report any, especially if it's preventing you from completing your work, or if it's like you have to go back and fix something that someone else was supposed to do and that's not your job, but now, you know, it's causing you to have to delay your holiday or do extra work or work longer hours. There's something to where, you know, you're just really pissed off about this. There's no other way to say it with the Five of Swords. And I do feel like many of you confront the person first and you know, give them every chance to like deliver, and they just don't meet the deadline. And so you have no choice here than to go to this person. Those of you that, if this is a person that has lied about you or is, trying to, you know, get you in trouble, trying to get you fired, some of you may quit a job. And I mean, those of you that are leaving a job, if you leave a job in December, I feel like most of you are quitting because you're just fed up with this person's. And you're already, it was kind of coming up that, you know what, I hate this job anyway. Or this job's so boring, like I'm ready for something new. So you may quit in December, but it will be because you either will have an offer or you will be interviewing or entertaining offers, because you do have the Four of Cups for what must be accepted about the month. So very quickly you will have another offer. Now, the thing is, though, with the Four of Cups, this could be an offer that you're not super thrilled about, but you may be so determined to get out of a job, Taurus, or just feel like, you know what, it's just miserable here. And, you know, yeah, maybe this job's not my dream job, but at least it'll get me out of here. And, you know, I feel like some of you may be willing to settle for that. And you'll have to decide, again, based on your circumstances. If they're not that bad here, Taurus, if the problem is the one that's getting the boot, you know, it may be better to wait for the right offer. Because some of you, this help may be to turn down an offer where they're trying to treat you or have you come in at an entry level. You're not an entry level person here. For those of you that are not, you know, just out of school with no experience, yeah, they're kind of trying to either, this offer would be like the pay of someone just starting out rather than mid-career or where you're at. And I mean, you may be tempted just to get out of this situation, but you're helping that circumstance. If the money's not there, and if it's a long commute, like if it's somewhere that you would like, or like relocation would be necessary, I feel like it's gonna be a help to you to turn it down and wait on something that really excites you, that, you know, it's not gonna instantly put you back into, oh, the doldrums here, just the boredom, the boring routine where you're not really using any of your skills or talents, just, you know, or the pay is just not enough. And many of you, I feel like you're wanting to move up a level. You're wanting to move on or move up to something better, or a title that is more like kind of reflects this experience. For many of you, maybe you've been somewhere, been at this job for 7 years, and you know, you're trying to move up into something better. Now, some of you may have already left this job, but for some of you, maybe you find out that you're not getting a good reference. Someone you're including as a reference is saying, you know, again, saying stuff about you that's not true, saying you were lazy, saying that you didn't do your work. So yeah, you may want to check that resume, Taurus, if you're sending it out. Like, make sure that you know, the people that are on your resume, like, you know, they would give you a good review. They know that, you know, they would give you a recommendation that was positive, and not have, and this can be difficult if you know, if this person was good at hiding things, but if you're the least bit kind of like, oh, that person, they were always talking smack about other people to me, and especially about the bosses, or they were always kind of like jealous of people that were moving up within the company or moving on to better jobs, I don't know if I can trust that person. So just kind of think about people's behavior if they're on your reference list, because it could be coming through that way, that somebody's like, you know, not giving you the highest recommendation that they could be and should be. In fact, they may be all out lying about you. So you may want to update that resume, take someone off the reference list, replace them with someone else. Because I see you entertaining job offers, whether you have a job or not in December, Taurus. You are, and you're interviewing and getting an offer, at least one offer, but it may not be one that you're super enthused about because they're undervaluing you right out of the gate. And a company that undervalues you wants to underpay you. You know, you have all this experience, but they want to start you out at the you know, in an entry-level position under what you're qualified for. I mean, unless it's just, you know, the situation where you're at is the absolute worst, or unless you really, like, if you don't have money coming in right now, you're not going to be able to pay your light bill or something, then, you know, I would wait until something comes along that you're really excited about. Because, I mean, if they're already undervaluing you out of the gate, that's going to be a theme. They're going to do that the whole time you're there. And yeah, with Pedro here, it's like you'll get in there and then like things that they didn't tell you or things they were hiding will come out about the job, and you may be jumping from the frying pan into the fire. Mercury retrograde, also not the best time to start a new job. I would at least, if you can, wait until it goes direct. If you could wait until the first of the year, that would be even better. Mercury goes direct, I believe, on December 23rd. You may want to double check the dates. And just, if you can, delay signing any contracts or starting a new job until January 1st. But I do feel like some of you are going to be excited just to kind of get out of, or to have an offer. Many of you are just going to solidify an offer, and yeah, you won't be starting until after the first of the year, but you're going to be so glad that you can turn in your notice. Some of you are like leaving before the holidays. That's your last day because you got the Six of Wands for the result of the month. However this pans out, however this plays out, whatever situation you are in or have left or are leaving, getting out of that is going to be so, it's going to make you so happy. Even if you are deciding to take something that, hey, you know, it's not my dream job, but it gets me out of this, gets me away from this person, or, you know, it gets me, making money again, even though somebody lied about me or was giving me a bad reference. You know, and many of you are, yeah, applying, talking to, going on interviews even before the holidays. So, December 21st may be significant. Somebody may be wanting you to start or making you a job offer on December 21st here, Taurus. And if you could wait till a couple days later, that would be better, a better start date, or again, after the first of the year would be the best start date if you can make that happen. Those of you that have been wanting to go back to school or go get additional training, you may, there may be something coming up with money or loan money, or you may not have the money to like pay for the next semester, or, you know, there may be a school that you really want to get into that you can't. You may be like bumping it down to a more affordable school. You know, and that's, your help is saying that, like, you know, if you can't afford it, you don't want to get in over your head, because you can get a good education at a more affordable school. And I actually think you'll end up, even though initially you may be like, oh, that's lower in status, or that's a lower school, or you know, it's a state school or whatever, you know, but the education is still going to be good. And I feel like there are other reasons that you're supposed to go to a different school that will be revealed to you later. And it's probably, it has something to do with the people that you're supposed to meet that you haven't yet met. And also maybe other programs that they offer, because, you know, when we start school, we don't always finish with a degree in what we started out studying. Many people change. So there could be a program there that's more meant for you with the Four of Cups, because you may start out studying something that you're like, hey, I'm interested in this, but I don't know if it's my true vocation. But the outcome either way with the Six of Wands, that's celebrating, that's congratulations, that's promotion, new job, just being happy that someone got the axe, right? I mean, not all of you will be leaving your job, but you are going to be like the person who's been causing you problems or causing tension or even arguments and disagreements at work, and just because they're not doing their job, they're going to be out. Either way, Taurus, you're celebrating at the end of the year, and other people are celebrating with you. You're going to be getting congratulations, and even if it's just thank you so much for getting rid of that person. They were terrible. I mean, that's what I see though, Taurus, for December. Meet me over on Vimeo now. The link's below. I'm going to shuffle Madame Endora's fortune cards. I want to see if we can find out more about this Five of Swords and this person or job situation, because it seems like it comes out wonderful, but there may be some tense moments earlier in December. I want to see if we can get some advice for how to handle that and to help you with that. So I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you back here next month.